What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel as you tune in and you check out the content. And with that being said, I want to speak on a recent post that came across my timeline with Byron Scott, right? And Byron Scott was saying on his interview, I think he was saying that he like LeBron James, he's ready for LeBron James. Basically, he's ready for LeBron James to leave. And LeBron James he don't have to get out of LA. I mean, he don't have to go home, but he definitely got to get out of LA, right? And so I thought that was funny. But the thing is, I LeBron James ain't going nowhere. LeBron James is not going anywhere, and I think Lakers fans. Let me see if I can find this. What Byron Scott said. Lakers fans is going to have to endure this for a little while longer.
Laughable, coming from one of the greatest players that ever played a game, to say that it's harder to play now than it was then.
Are you ready to see him go from the Lakers?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm a fan, but I don't mince words either. I mean, I think this should be his last year here.
Not in the NBA, just here.
No, just here.
Okay.
I really.
You don't got to go home, but you got to go.
Yeah. It's Moore's Day. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here.
So that was Byron Scott said. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. And like I said, LeBron, in my opinion, I don't think LeBron James is going anywhere. LeBron James, in my opinion, knows that it is more like it looks better for his resume to retire a Laker. It looks better historically. It will look better for LeBron James to do his retirement tour in Los Angeles, because that's one of the more prestigious organizations in the NBA. I could see if he was retiring from maybe Boston, could match that. If he had, a Hall of Fame career in Boston, or if he had a Hall of Fame career in Chicago, even in Detroit, I think it's better than Cleveland. So he has the choice or the opportunity to possibly retire in Los Angeles. I think he's going to take advantage of that. I think LeBron James is going to flirt with the idea and put the idea of him going back to Cleveland. He's going to put that out there. But I think he's going to break Cleveland fans. He's going to break their hearts again, like for the third time. The first time he left, he went to Miami. Then he left again and went back to, he left Cleveland again and went to LA. And now he's potentially, he says he's going to go there, but I think he's going to let Cleveland fans down. He's going to stay in LA. He's going to retire in LA. And because he sees that Laker jersey, like I said, is more prestigious than that Cleveland jersey. Then on top of that, who knows, in a few years, the Lakers somebody may talk the Lakers into giving LeBron James a statue, man. This is just crazy. This whole thing is scripted. They are, it's not even about basketball, at this point. It's just like, it's all theater. It's all smoke and mirrors. Anybody watching basketball right now know that LeBron James is not, he's not worthy of all this praise and stuff that he's getting. But I don't know, man. He's getting it. And the league is rewriting history like before our very eyes. Mainstream media right now is just throwing the other guy under the bus. They throwing Luka under the bus, making him the scapegoat for these. The Lakers, I think, has lost 3 games in a row. Now all of a sudden, it's about Luka, his lack of defense, and his it's about Luka, his lack of defense, and him crying to the refs and stuff like that. So it's all on Luka. They didn't complain about Luka when he was winning the games. Before LeBron James got there, they was winning. Him and Austin Reeves, they was winning. Now that don't matter. They don't know that, like, LeBron James and losing, like that's when the losing started, when LeBron James came there. So I don't know. It just seems to me like they always put LeBron James, and LeBron James is in a win-win situation. Like no matter what goes on the team, it's not going to be LeBron James' fault. So, and I think next year with the Lakers, what's going to happen is, because LeBron James right now is not even chasing rings, right? So he's not chasing rings. And next year is going to be all about the LeBron James retirement tour, because he can't, I don't think it'll be hard for him to go back to Cleveland, because I don't think Donovan Mitchell or any other superstar basketball player is going to want to play with LeBron James. You know, after what LeBron James has done to Russell Westbrook, after what LeBron James has done to, you know, Anthony Davis, what LeBron James has done to, and what he's doing to Luka right now. Even Kevin Durant said that he, you know, and he said this a few years ago, he would never play with LeBron James. Now, he said because of the circus surrounding LeBron James, he put it like that. And that should have been a warning to Russell Westbrook. That should have been a warning to him. You know, don't go play with LeBron James. Because, you know, like they're going to throw you under the bus. Even if you're the coach, you know, they'll make you the scapegoat, but it's never going to be LeBron James' fault. And this is crazy. If like, and I can't blame the guy, what's his name, Donovan Mitchell, for not wanting to, you know, to potentially play with LeBron James. I wouldn't play with him, you know, not for all the money. You know, I don't care if, you know, they extended my contract and gave me a raise and a signing bonus. If I'm Donovan Mitchell, I don't want no parts of what Luka Doncic is going through right now with LeBron James. You know, I don't want no parts of what Russell Westbrook went through. What's the guy named D'Angelo? What was his name? Russell. Is it D'Angelo Russell? I don't want no parts of what, you know, the D'Angelo Russell went through with LeBron James. This is, man, this right here is just, it's just more bad news, I think, you know, for Lakers fans. LeBron James want to stay a Laker. You know, he see, oh man, you know what? Just imagine LeBron James getting his, you know, going on a retirement tour for the Lakers. Then maybe, I don't think they're gonna retire his jersey, but maybe later on getting a statue. I don't think all those guys who showed up for Pat Riley, all the guys who showed up for Kobe, all the guys who showed up for Kareem, those ex-Lakers, I don't have them showing up for LeBron James, you know, because if you think about it, LeBron James, he didn't show up for Kobe, you know, when they was unveiling Kobe statue. So, but LeBron James don't care, man. He don't care about the fans. He don't really care about the organization. It's just all about LeBron James. So the fans, you're just going to have to endure. If you're a Laker fan, you're just going to have to endure at least one more year, probably just one more year with LeBron James, man. And now people are talking about LeBron James maybe, and I saw an article, maybe setting himself up to become a franchise owner. So maybe, you know, what was it? I think they possibly thinking about putting a team in Las Vegas. So if they put a team in Las Vegas, then LeBron James may have some type of ownership or stake of ownership in that team. So then this is crazy, man. But what, you know, I don't know. Byron Scott gonna have to wait one more year because LeBron ain't going nowhere. He is not going anywhere. This is crazy work, though. You know what's going on with LeBron, what's going on with Luka. But yeah, y'all remember I said this. LeBron is not leaving Los Angeles. He's not going anywhere. I don't know, you know, like the guy Wemby said that LeBron James might take a pay cut. And as far as LeBron James taking a pay cut, this is what I think. The only way LeBron James will take a pay cut is if it benefits him. Like if he don't have any other choice but to take a pay cut and stay in LA, then he'll take a pay cut. But if he don't have to take a pay cut, LeBron definitely not going to take a pay cut. And the only reason why LeBron James would take a pay cut is if the Lakers are able to go out and get another franchise ball player, right? So if they don't get a franchise ball player, then LeBron James won't need to take a pay cut because the Lakers won't need that extra. They don't need to free that money up to bring somebody else in there, you know, so they can come under the salary cap. So yeah, man. I don't, you know, I don't have anybody who play with LeBron James next year, like as far as being a franchise ball player, man, you just throwing yourself under the bus. So that's my take on it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. And with that being said, man, I'm gonna check y'all out in the next video. Peace.